Have you ever considered the immense power your mind possesses? It's a question worth pondering. Tucked away within the confines of our skulls, our minds hold a vast reservoir of untapped potential, capable of shaping our reality in ways we can't even begin to fathom. One such tool at our disposal is the art of visualization. It's not just some new age fad, but a powerful technique that many of the world's most successful individuals attribute their achievements to. Think about it, world-class athletes, award-winning artists, groundbreaking scientists, and business moguls, they all share one thing in common. They've harnessed the power of visualization to bring their dreams to life. But what exactly is visualization? And more importantly, how can merely visualizing something make it a reality? These are intriguing questions that deserve exploring. So let's delve into the science behind this fascinating topic. The journey to unlocking your hidden potential begins here. Science has the answer to why visualization can be such a powerful tool. You see, our brain is a magnificent and complex organ, and it plays a pivotal role in the process of visualization. This process can be likened to a mental rehearsal, where we create images, sounds, or feelings in our mind, as if we're living that moment in real time. The interesting part is that our brain has a hard time distinguishing between a vividly imagined experience and an actual real-life event. That's right, when you visualize, say, running a marathon or giving a public speech, your brain processes it as if it's really happening. This triggers the same physiological responses in your body as if you were actually running or speaking in front of a crowd. This is not just a theory, it's backed by empirical evidence. For example, consider the basketball free throw experiment conducted by Dr. Biasiotto at the University of Chicago in the 90s. He divided people into 3 groups. The first group practiced free throws every day for an hour. The second group only visualized themselves making free throws, but never practiced physically. And the third group did nothing at all. The results were astonishing. The first group improved their free throw rate by 24%, but the second group, who only visualized, improved by an impressive 23%, almost as good as the group who physically practiced. The third group, as expected, did not improve at all. This experiment demonstrated the power of visualization and how our brain can interpret mental and physical practice nearly identically. So what's happening here? When we visualize, our brain forms new neural pathways that support the action or behavior we're imagining. These pathways are then strengthened each time we revisit that mental image. Effectively, we're training our brains to perform these actions more efficiently in the future, even if we've never physically done them before. So by visualizing, you're essentially training your brain for success. Now let's see how you can use this to your advantage. Harnessing the power of visualization involves more than just daydreaming. It's a deliberate, intentional process that requires focus and determination. It's like developing a mental blueprint for the success you want to achieve. To do this effectively, start by creating a clear, vivid image in your mind. Picture the goal you're aiming for in as much detail as possible. It's not just about what it looks like, but also what it feels like, sounds like, even smells like. The more senses you involve, the more real it becomes. Next, practice regularly. Like any skill, the more you do it, the better you get. Visualization is no different. Regular mental rehearsals can help solidify the image in your mind and make the outcome feel more achievable. However, visualization alone isn't enough. It's crucial to pair it with action. It's not enough to just see the finish line, you have to run the race. So remember, it's not just about seeing, it's about believing and doing. You might wonder, does visualization really work? Well, let's delve into some real-life success stories. Take the example of renowned comedian Jim Carrey. In the early 90s, he visualized himself receiving a check for $10 million for acting services rendered. Fast forward to the mid-90s and he was pocketing exactly that amount for his role in Dumb and Dumber. Let's step into the world of sports. Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian of all time, attributes his success to a technique his coach called watching the videotape. This was nothing but a form of visualization where he would replay his perfect race over and over in his mind. And then we have Oprah Winfrey, a media mogul who swears by the power of visualization. She visualized her success long before it materialized, helping her become one of the most influential women in the world. These stories show that with the right mindset and the power of visualization, you can unlock your hidden potential.